Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, we're doing some green into Russia 6. Board D, that's one of our better boards. This is the 6th video in my Russia 1 to 6 guide, where I talk about each level of Russia and we kind of talk through some strategies. Particularly for this video, I want to focus on green's ability to create a Russia 6 land. So let's review what Russia 6 does. Russia 6 says that after the ravage step of turn 2+, on each board where it added no blight, in a land with the most explorers, add an explorer and a town. So basically, if you're not blighting, we're going to choose a land with the most explorers, and it will add an explorer town. This extra explorer is going to pressure Russia 3, or pressure Russia 3, not Prussia. And the town is going to cause the land to more likely build cities. So one of the strategies we use to combat Russia 6 is creating a Russia 6 land. And basically the plan is to have an infinite skip on that land, and you just plan to continuously Russia 6 in that land. Ideally, you want it to be a land with beasts so that you can also escalate into that land as well. Some spirits that can do that would be green, many mines, starlight, any spirit with a skip. Now there are also other ways to approach Russia 6. This is just one way. In some other ways, one way would be like blight removal strats. So you let a land ravage, take the blight, and then clean up the blight. Another way would be to kind of be aggressive and win a land Russia 6s. You then come in with a fast spirit like Fangs or Wildfire and just kind of clean it up, or like River. And I'm trying to think if there's any other ways to beat Russia 6. Then there's also like Fast Fear. Fast Fear builds where basically you want to rush to tier level 2 and then immediately win the game. So you don't have to deal with the second Russia bomb. Now that's way easier to do in solo than multiplayer, but that is a valid strategy. So okay, so we got green, we got board D. This is green's best board, or I should say one of green's best boards. I think I actually like board C a little bit better into this adversary for green, just because the beast land is more centralized. But board D is also pretty good because we have that beast on a jungle wetland. So for the purposes of this game, I'm going to be using Gift Proliferation on myself. So normally, if you're playing in multiplayer, you have to give this card out. And usually when I play solo games, I choose to kind of give this card out and I don't take it for myself. Now this matchup is very challenging for green, and usually in multiplayer you give this card out and then in exchange they give you some sort of advantage. Now I'm just going to take this for myself, and that should make this matchup significantly easier. Mountain as the starting explorer is not good for us because that is one of our off-land types. Let's start off with our typical build of G4, getting that energy, putting this presence, and let's throw that presence over here in the wetland. Now these are some very good cards that we got. Call to ISO, we have Dark Entangled, we also have Shore Seas. I really like, yeah, all three of these are great. Dark Entangled being that nice defend 3 is excellent when we have a land coming up over here on D5. Part of me wants to just pick that card. Call to ISO is always a great pickup. Yeah, Dark Entangled though, it is on element. I mean, if I do Call to ISO this turn, I could just push. Oh, let me get those off. I could just push this immediately out. I'll probably take the blight here on D8, but that's probably okay. Shore Seas is also quite good, just adding Badlands and Wilds on the coast to combo with our left innate. However, Russia doesn't build many buildings. Usually it's more explore focused. I think it's just called ISO. It feels really bad passing up Dark Entangled, but I think playing called ISO this turn is the way to go. Pushing this explorer out, we're going to push it over here to the jungle. Okay. And we're going to build mountain, and the explorer is jungle. Nice. And we're going to lose this beast. And ideally, we need to set up this land as our Russia 6 land. So 3, 5, 7. Yeah, we're really hoping it's wetlands next turn. We're going to G2, placing a presence and also another presence. We'll put one presence over here in the jungle. We'll put the other presence in the wetland. We will then play fields, overgrow, and get to proliferation. We're going to use overgrow and gift to double prolif again. And let's see, how do we want to do this? Fields will set up to Han. We do have that double innate to kill a town. I think we go one presence over here. It's 3, 5, 7. I'm only gonna have to defend 4. I think I still push to Han there. So I think the other presence we go into the mountain here. Actually, I think we do presence like this. And we do a nice defend 2 up here. And by doing that, actually, let's do 2 presence in the sands. By doing the defend 2 up here, if we get like Beast Destroy, let's skip that first event. If we get like Beast Destroy, then we're able to kind of, that'll clear that land. Let's see what we get. Terror spikes upward, we gain a fear. In a land with Badlands Beasts and buildings. Oh wow, destroy the beast and deal 1 damage. Wow, that's amazing. So we actually lose the beast, so it won't actually die to the Russia Ravage. And we have to push to Han. We'll push those I think we'll go like this. And then we can push those into the jungle. Okay, Ravage Mountain. Build jungle, and I think we're gonna skip this build here. Explore is dang sands. I was really hoping it'd be wetlands, and this might be a very difficult game for us. Oh, maybe I should have left that there. Okay, so we have that left innate. Let's do two damage, killing this town. We have fields choked. Let's push them to Han. And I think we do push like that. I think so. Basically, I need to defend this, push the Explorer into here, Russia 6 into here. Now, this is definitely going to be a tough game. Okay, let's reclaim. Let's get a miner. Really need that defend. Call to guard. There it is. Okay, so when things were looking grim, we did get quickened, which is also pretty busted. Let's think. So if I do, I could quicken, overgrow, get that defend 10 here. Seems really good. Is it better than Call to Guard? Call to Guard's nuts, though. Call to Guard is defend 4, 3, 5, 7. It would work. I could do Call to Guard. Fields choked. Oh, I do have Call to ISO, actually. Wait, what? I actually didn't even need the defend. What am I talking about? I have Call to ISO. Since that's the case, I think we actually Call to ISO, push the Explorers out. I think we actually put the presence here. In that jungle. I mean, actually, if I still did this, yeah, it's still not enough. I think we do something like this. Call to ISO, pushing both Explorers out. We have Call to Guard, nice defend 3, and then we have Gift of prolifing ourselves. We'll put this presence over here in the mountain. Basically, we want an answer so that we can deal with this mountain a little bit easier next turn. And then we have the right innate, which gives me a defend 2. Toss that right there. So we can defend this. Seems pretty good. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to defend 2 here and then defend 1 here on the jungle. With like basically switch this out. Yeah, actually that's what we're going to do. So we're going to actually use our right innate, defend 2, and we're going to put that over here. And then we're going to do defend 1, call to guard. Basically that allows me to trade with this land. I'm trying to group up the explorers, likely put the explorers here on the sands. Then I can use fields choked to get to Han there. And then defend this land and then take the blight here on D4. I do have it. Unfortunately, just can't spend that left innate here, but I think that's okay. Oh, let's see. Ethereal Conjunction. Oh, this is a really good card for us. The reason why this is really good, because we tend to not want to play Overgrow anymore. And Ethereal Conjunction just says that we could play it for free, get the ability, and then forget it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to play Overgrow. add that presence. We'll add that presence. Guess we'll add it to the mountain just in case. Then we discard all cards in hand. And then we heal a Blight from Land to Dahan. We can't do that. Jungle Ravage. Pushes Explorer to the sands. We did not Ravage, so this is where we got to start Rush a 6ing. Got to Rush a 6 here. Then we have to build in our sands. And I'm debating if I think we're going to skip that build here. Basically, we need to get Dahan in that sands. And the Explorer is... Oh, Coasts. Coast is usually the worst. Actually, I'm probably happier with Coast than some of the other hits. We're going to use Fields Choked. We're going to push some Dahan. Guess. Wow. Is it actually just pushing this one Dahan there? I could double defend. I think we do that. Wow, yeah, Called ISO is going to be so clutch this game. I wonder if it's actually pushing these two. So I can Called ISO this out. Yep, let's do that. G1 Reclam. Put that presence back over here. Get a miner. Ooh, Cycles. Cycles is another great card. It's blight removal. I also like Haunted. Oh, there's Poison Dew, so there's the card. So it's definitely Poison Dew is a way for us to kind of, if we ever need to emergency kill all of the explorers. Yes, let's grab the Poison Dew. Let's go Call to ISO. I believe we do Call to Guard, Poison Dew, Fields Choked. And the Rite Innate gives us that nice Defend 2. We then have Call to Guard, Gathering a Dahan to give us Defend 3. We have Call to ISO, pushing the Town Explorer in. And then in the slow, we'll have access to a Fields Choked to push Dahan wherever we need to. And then basically we want to defend one of these lands. We're going to keep skipping our D3, and we're almost there, I think. We really just need this to not be Sands Mountain. Sprawl contained by the wilds. Build land with the most buildings, so we have to build here. We then get to add a wild. Let's add that wild. So we're going to add it to this mountain here. Actually, no, let's add it to the sands. Because, oh no, the mountain, because there's blight. Beast Destroy. Kill an Explorer, push one, gain a fear. And, okay, lay ambushes, fear cards, defend one. Sweet. I should have maybe pushed here. Maybe that was a mistake. Sands Ravage. Ravage here. One fear. This guy gets pushed. We're going to push it over here to the wetlands. Destroy this so that we don't have to ravage. Or, I mean, it's ravaging, but we're going to skip it. We have to rush a 6. Rush a 6 into our D3. Build coasts. Build. Yeah, this is not looking good. Hell, maybe we're probably fine. So we don't want it Sands Mountain. Okay. Ooh, the jungle. Oh wow, and we created the pocket on our D6. So this is still not looking favorable. We'll probably take the blight here. Oh right, we have poison too. Ooh, okay, we've played around. I was getting worried because we have a bunch of lands with 3 explorers. If that's the case, I think we Poison Dew, 1 fear, kill these explorers, push that. Then we Fields Choked, push, just setting up our Dahan here. Time pass, and we just G1 Reclaim again. And I'm actually not going to take a presence off my track now. I'm going to grab one of my destroyed presents, and that's because Gift of Proliferation can only be used to grab presents from my tracks, and I'm using this as like an emergency. Let's grab another miner. There it is. So Sky's Herald is one of green's best cards in the matchup, and that's because it allows us to add more destroyed presence per turn. It's also on elements. We also got some other great hits. Drift Down is amazing here. It's another way to defend on our jungle. Same thing with Twisting Trail as a way to isolate. But I mean, Sky's Herald is like the best green card. This is how green can win this matchup. I think even if we didn't get this card, I think we're in pretty insane shape with Called ISO here. And it's just going back to that first turn, I think this what separates a lot of players, right? So you're looking at these 4 miners, right, on turn 1, and you have two cards that are basically like perfect for green, right? You have water, plant, defend with Badlands for the left innate, and then you also have a defend 3 on element, gives fear, right? And I feel so many players are going to be gravitating towards these, especially this one, this defend card. But really, I think the answer was the called ISO. It's just having that explorer control that's fast is just so critical in stopping the builds. Okay, so called ISO. Let's play that. And basically, the whole plan is I'm going to throw these explorers. Actually, we'll do 2 explorers in a town into here. And then we have the call to guard for the other land. Not the other land, just a land. Then we have fields choked, and then we'll have Sky's Herald. Actually, not fields choked. Let's use stem. So we have call to guard. So first, call to ISO, push the town and the 2 explorers in. Call to guard, defend 3. Right innate, defend 2. Sky's Herald, bring back a destroyed presence. And now we have stem plus our left innate to kill this last town here, and we just need to kind of get stuff over there, and we're in pretty good shape here. Urban development does not matter. Lingering plagues, add a disease. We're going to throw the disease on the mountain here. And fierce mean, we get 2 fear. Fear card, does nothing. Coast ravage, dead. Here, dead. Oh, that's a really bad hit for us. We're going to skip this ravage here. Then we have to rush a 6. Jungle wetland build. Build here. Then we need to escalate, and this is one of the rules that a lot of players forget. They think once this Russia bomb comes down, they do not have to escalate, but you do, so we have to escalate. Then we need to build mountain, and that is that one. Oh, but we have. Oh no, but the disease is ignored, right, from lingering plagues. Yep, and I got too greedy. I think Sky's Herald was actually supposed to be here, because now if I skip this, I won't be able to use stem plus Sky's Herald, or I let the city through. I think I'm still fine though. Yeah, no, this is still fine. I think we just take the build here. We leave the disease. Explore is sands with an escalation, and we'll escalate into that Russia 6 land. And I'm hoping I'm demonstrating just how effective creating a Russia 6 land is. We're going to use stem plus that left innate. We're going to kill this town here. That passes. We're going to G1 reclaim again, grabbing a presence here. And we're going to get a major here. Now we just need to start digging for that win con, and these are some cards. So I mean, Unleash is just excellent. Same with Insatiable as a way to just get a ton of beasts, ton of fear. Dream is a big meme card. Usually I would grab Dream because it's one of my favorites in the game. We're going to forget Gift of Prolif. I think we're in full control now that we have Sky's Herald. Unleash is really good. I just don't have the fire. I do have Poison Dew. Let's do Sky's Herald again. We're going to do Call to ISO. Going to do Fields, and we'll do Stem. I'm going to grab Insatiable as a way just to create more beasts, and we can kind of plan to nuke this land eventually. Sky's Herald. We're going to gather 2 Dahan, push the Blight, and oh, I don't have enough defend on that land, though. If that's the case, we will not play Stem, but Call to Guard. We'll use Call to ISO to push this Explorer into D6. Call to Guard. Defend 3. And then we'll have our innate there to defend 5. Yeah, so we're actually still hoping for a defense something to solve this land here. I wonder if this is not good enough. Now that I'm thinking. Oh, and I also Sky's Herald, so I actually get a presence. I mean, I guess worst case, I just defend it. Or I don't defend it, I just skip it. It had to be mountain. Okay. Let's see what that card is. There it is. So that's what we're hoping for. Overconfidence. Get rid of that fear card. Beast multiply. And overconfidence. Yep. So that gives us our defend 10. So we can handle the land now. Jungle wetland ravage. Skip that. Skip that. Mountain ravage. That's dead. Same thing with lands with 3 explorers. We're going to skip that here. We didn't blight, so we got a rush of 6. Build sands. Explore is mountain wetland. Fields, not fields. Right, I guess it is fields. So fields choked with growth, and let's throw 3 Dahan here. So now we can deal with this land. I guess we'll just defend it. And then next turn we'll plan to get stuff here. Okay, so now we need to start building towards that end game. Okay, let's G1 reclaim. Let's get another major here. Just looking for another way to win. Put our presence here. Instruments. I mean, we could just keep using instruments in that land. Fortunately, none of these really excite me. We could threshold instruments. Or no, we cannot. We might be able to eventually get there. I wonder if we use, yeah, maybe this is supposed to be another miner. So I think, oh yeah, it just sucks that volcanic can't even reach the land because we just need a way to kind of kill everything. Maybe we just grab instruments here. Well, insatiable, we actually can almost hit threshold insatiable. Maybe that's the play. Yeah, no, it's definitely just insatiable's the win con. I just gotta get behind that play. This major draft should have been a minor because I'm looking for one more animal. Okay, since that's the case, let's do insatiable here. I think we want to do it all in one go. I think we do stem, fields, skies, and poison dew. I think that's that. We can kill a single building. So Sky's Herald, gather 2 Dahan, bring our presence back. Then we have that nice defend 4 on the sands. Okay, we need to definitely, we'll get there. Buildings have extra health. Each beast destroys an explorer. That gets pushed, and then one gets pushed back. Add a coastal Dahan. There we go. Fear cards, sure, does not affect the coast. Sands Ravage. Kill that, push that. Same with lands of 3 explorers. Got a rush of 6 again. Mountain wetland build. Skip that build. Explore is wetlands, skipping the coast. Nice. An escalation. I mean, not like it would have mattered, but okay. Oop, not there. And we have 4 turns left. This is where I could use Poison Dew and basically kill all these explorers, but I'm okay with that. I basically play Poison Dew this turn, 1 fear, such that I can actually get rid of that explorer there. And we have left innate plus stem to kill a single town. We're getting there. And we have fields choked with growth. I guess we'll just bring that Dahan in. Okay, so this turn, I think we G3 here. And 1, 2, 3. I don't think we want to. So what we want to do is set up a, maybe it is a major still. Insatiable's good, but it's not. So I could do 8 damage with Insatiable. That will kill 3/6. It doesn't kill everything. And that's going to give me a ton. I'll get the bomb immediately. So we pretty much just have to win. Let's just get another major. Just keep digging. There we go. There's Vigor. Eventually we'll find the cards that we just so happen to play around or draft around. So let's grab Vigor. Entwine Power definitely is a great green card and just busted in solo, but we really just should draft the best card in the game with Vigor. I think this wins though right here. It's funny, we're 1 animal off from this card. So I think we do Insatiable. That's going to do 8 damage. So it's 4 fear, 3/6. So I get 6 damage from Vigor. Yep, I think it just win. Let me do the math real quick. So the math is just a little bit off, but I think that's okay. So we're still gonna do it. We're gonna first start with Insatiable Swarm, add a Blight, destroy a presence. Oh, the one negative is I don't have the That's a shame. Because okay, we'll use Cultiguard up here. So yeah, we Insatiable right here. Add 2 beasts. Get 4 fear. 2, 3, 4. Get to do 8 damage. We'll kill 2 cities and a town. Then we'll use Call to Isolation, pushing an Explorer. Oh no. Disaster. Let's set those guys back up. Okay, Insatiable Swarm, get rid of one of those beasts. I always forget that part. Okay, so we push the Dahan with Call to ISO. Vigor, 1 fear. Pushing this Explorer, we push into this land. We then push 2 Dahan, and it's going to do 6 more damage here, killing 2 more cities. So we're actually 4 fear away. But next turn, we can just win by killing the last city. So, see, that event is... Oh, that's a shame. Invaders Surge inland. Move 1 town, 1 land inland. Go. Grim Toll does nothing. Canny Defense, sure. Fear cards. Sacred Site Energy, sure. 1 energy. Add a Strife. Removes a Town Explorer from a land matching the coast. 2 Strife, not matching a Ravage. Do a replacement in land with the Han. Place a town with an explorer. Okay. Wetland Ravage. Actually, we'll push you there. We'll skip this here. Russia 6. No, don't fall. Okay. Wetland build that last city. Build Mountain Jungle. Explore is Sands Wetland. Time pass. And we'll just G1 reclaim for the last part. And we're just going to play Vigor. That's going to do 8 damage here, killing the town and the city. That's GG. So very solid game. I think this was a great game to kind of showcase creating a Russia 6 land. We did get lucky with some drafts. I mean, Poison Dew was a great hit, though we didn't really get to make some big plays with it. It's a lot better in multiplayer when there's multiple targets for this land. Sky's Herald was definitely a clutch pickup. It makes managing our Russia 6 land a lot easier. I do think Call to ISO was the best pickup this game, so very glad I picked that card. If you like this video, like, subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next video.